Hey guys, James with Jeti USA and Esprit Tech. We wanted to get with you today and introduce Axie's new line of motors. Those are right now are the 53 series 3D Extreme motors with telemetry. They are available currently in 3 sizes and multiple KVs, but that range will continue to grow both into smaller models and into larger ones. What Axie's done to change the motors, they had already introduced the V2 motors, so they'd already lightened the cans, added the fan, improved the bearings. What they did in these motors, of course, is they went to a little bit larger steel shaft. It's a full 8mm neck down shaft with a very nice 10mm collet type adapter. They also added, direct from the motor, telemetry leads for both RPM and temperature. These are designed to plug directly into the Jeti sensors, the MRPM AC sensor and the MT125 or MT300 temperature sensor. Really nice for you guys that are already flying Jeti or thinking about coming over and flying Jeti, that you don't have to wire that up or create any special brackets of your own to hold those sensors. It's already included, so you're getting stator temperature and RPM directly from the motor. In our setup here, we've wired a 5320 motor with a 2110 prop to a Spin 125 Pro Opto ESC. The telemetry is being picked up again by that MRPM AC sensor and our MT125 temperature sensor. We've also wired in line an MUI 150 to pick up our voltage, amperage, and capacity from our Spin 125. All of that's being run through a 4-port expander to an R6 Lite receiver and being transmitted back to the Jeti. The nice thing with this setup is you get instant recording or instant telemetry from the motor, from the ESC, in this case from the MUI, and that reports right back to the radio. So if you're out there and you're tuning a new setup and you're trying to figure out what prop is best, or you've flown this plane for a long time and you think, man, it just seems a little weak on power, but you're a little afraid to prop it up and see what really happens, the Jeti allows you to see what's going on in the air, so you know how many amps you're pulling, you know how many RPM that prop is spinning, to see if you're in that optimal range. I'm going to go ahead and spool that up for a second and give you an idea. You're going to run the motor up just for a moment to give you an idea. On that pull, we reached, let's see, 843 RPM was our peak. 99.7 amps was our peak, so it really hit it on the run up. That's going to be about the most we get because we're in a heavily loaded setup and it's not going to unload. We're going to do a few cutaways to give you an idea what each of the motors does in a different prop, and then if you have any questions, don't forget to reach out to us at Jeti USA or Esprit Tech. We had a great time. Appreciate you joining us. We'll see you next time.